Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago and in today's video I'm going to show you a huge trading airdrop strategy. We are going to cover how you can do the delta neutral strategy on trading platforms that has active airdrops. We are going to choose two of the main ones that don't have any fees on the trading. So you are going to minimize your risk only to the trades itself. And even there, you may not lose anything. So let's go directly to the content. And if you enjoyed this video, you really like it, please don't forget to click the like button, share it with your friends and in your socials. So guys, we talk many times about this in YouTube. We talk about this more in my private Discord. But this strategy is also called long short straddle, also known as delta neutral position, where you basically on futures contract, you can long and short positions of the same asset at the same time. In our case, we are going to use two different platforms to do that. And here, this consists on farming volume on two of the best perpetual DEXs with active airdrops. So these two are Lighter and Paradex. We already covered it many times in the past. Both have active airdrops. Both have zero fees using their UI for maker taker. So if you are using the UI, not bots with API connection into the platforms, in both cases, and if you have the standard account for Lighter, then you are not going to pay any fees. And doing a neutral strategy can generate you volume with minimal loss. And even if you see a correct trend on the market, you even can get some profits from this trade. So first of all, very quickly, according to CoinGecko, these are the top perpetual DEXs. You can see Lighter position 3. And Paradex position 6 here with very respectable volume compared with other DEXs. And again, I am using these two because they have active airdrops. Many of these protocols have active airdrops too. We are super bullish on ShareBT in What Exchange and other DEXs like Pacifica for Solana and others. Also LX, but in all of those you need to pay fees on your trading. So this scenario works super fine for these two perpetual DEXs, but we also apply this even paying fees with ShareBT and What Exchange and also with Backpack. So I am not going to enter into details if Lighter is already super farm or not. I think with this strategy, if you use more than $1,000 to apply to these trades, you can generate a ton of volume. Of course, you are not going to beat wallets and whales, the 460 whales wallets that are tiered here of more than 1 million in the balance, but you can see that 78% of the wallets have less than 1k on the Lighter balance. So this is small retail. And of course, we are not going to beat these whales, but I think if you apply this strategy, you may get a very nice amount of points on the season 2 and get some airdrop from Lighter that could be one of the huge after hyperliquid. And guys, in the case of Paradex, I'm going to leave my refer link, but referees will earn 2.5% of XP points. So in this case, using my referral link is recommended because you also get points. So here are the two links to join. To Paradex, you can join with the referral link of Cryptocurrency State. And for Lighter, you can go directly to the Lighter application. So let's go directly to the strategy. And right now, at the time of recording, this is a Sunday, and we can see a little bit of volatility. I am right now on Paradex, and for the purpose of the video only, we have $100 on each of these accounts, on Paradex and on Lighter. So yeah, $98 on Lighter, and we have $100 here on Paradex. So we are going to use that to do this delta neutral strategy. So the first thing that you want to do is try to catch some trend. You can see I want to enter very quickly, so I am seeing this chart on a 5-minute candle. So we have support here, probably if this break down, because we have all this resistance. But right now, the most logical action is going to be the support at 114 and 320 around there. We can see that we are $200 above that target, and we may hit this. So to do this strategy, you want to do basically the same trade in a short and in a long. So of course, you are not going to use market orders. You want to use limit orders. And I'm going to do it with 10x's. You don't need to use a ton of leverage to do this, depending on your strategy, on your trade itself. And I'm going to use it cross. So it's going to use all my balance as collateral too. but I'm going to do that just because I'm going to use everything. Usually you don't want to use cross, you want to do isolated trades. So if you have, I don't know, $3,000 here and you want to do a trade of $200, you do it with isolate trading strategies. But in this case, it's the same because I'm going to use basically all the balance. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set the limit order of sell, so a short position here on Paradex, and I'm going to do a buy position, so a long, same setting, 10x's cross because I am using everything. I'm going to use basically $90 at this point, and I'm going to long here on lighter. So I'm doing a stop limit, I'm going to set a trigger price, and once I have this I'm going to confirm it, and I have an open order here ready to be triggered, and then I trigger the other order. So now I'm a long position and a short position. When this trigger, if they go to the support that I consider, these are going to trigger at the same time. I'm going to set a short position and a long position at those values. Hey guys, we partner with What Exchange, one of the greatest decentralized exchange right now in the market. I love that you can see everything on your screen at once. You can connect to What Exchange from different mainnets, and you can see here the list of hundreds of tokens. They are continuously adding more tokens each week. And What Exchange has an active airdrop. They are going to distribute it 30% of the total supply, guys, into this airdrop. So that is why I am super bullish trading here too. You can see here the point section that they added recently, so you can check everything about your progress on this airdrop. And in trading, you can see how many order tokens you earn because they have this payback system from the fees that you pay. Part of that goes back to you on order tokens. So check the link on the description to join to What Exchange, trade on the platform, participate on the airdrop of the 30% of the supply, and also get some order tokens back. All the links are in the description. Of course, it's my prediction of this support area is not triggered in a while. I'm going to modify that because it's not my priority to catch exactly a super good support or resistance area to trade this because I am doing this neutral strategy. But if these two positions trigger, are going to be the same setting, one on a short, another in a long position, of course on BTC in this case. You can do it with other assets, of course. And after you do that, then you can wait like 5 minutes and then you can close your positions. Also, it's recommended that close it with a limit order. So you close them at the same price, so you minimize loss on any of the two platforms. And this way you are going to be basically generating volume on the two platforms without paying fees on your trade transactions and basically without losing any money. But let's say that you see this big candle, maybe not in the 5-minute chart, but in the 30-minute, 1 hour candle, you may see a clear trend of breakout. So if I need to trade this, you can see this resistance area. So maybe I open already my positions here and I saw this big candle to the upside. I may want to wait confirmation or not, but at this point, if I see a ton of volume like you can see here, I may close my short position in the other platform and leave the long position, because in that case I am going to be making some profit on the platform that the trend is continuing. That is also that I also apply sometimes when the trend is super clear, and in this case you are going to be earning some profits on your trade in one of the two platforms. Of course, this is more risky because you need to really confirm the timing of the trade, but this way you also can generate some yield on the platform and put something on bolts or another things that Paradex and Lighter may have. And of course, with those profits, you can increase the volume that you use. But in this video, I already show you how to do it with $100. Of course, I recommend you to use more than 1K, because remember, if you lose in one platform, you are going to be earning the same in the other platform. So you just basically send the money to the other platform and you can start doing it again. And like you can see here, the orders have been triggered. I have a short position now active because the price triggered in Paradex, and in Lighter I have a long position that is basically at the same price of entry. The position value is basically the same and the same amount of leverage in each of the positions. And guys, this is the way that I am doing this delta neutral position strategy on some of the trading platforms for all the different airdrops that I already commented. So if you like this strategy, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications. We have more for you in my private Discord where we cover this and many other things, and we have an airdrop application, of course, merchandising too for you, and I will appreciate if you use our referral links for Paradex, and later remember here you will earn also some experience points for using the referral link. That will be all guys for this video. Don't forget, before we leave, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.